everybody, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Crew. I'm Laura, and you're watching Thursday Threads. We're going to pick up where we left off. Apologies for being so long in between videos, but I had a little bit of sickness. Think we're finally getting over it. Maybe, fingers crossed. We're going to pick up, though, with the string quilt, and I have a new toy that I want to share with you. So thank you to Crazy Dave for being such an awesome husband and buying me the most wonderful present for my birthday. Don't go away. We'll be back. I want to show that to you, and we're going to finish up on that quilt that we started. We had a couple of viewers recommend this rotating mat. And what made it really funny is I went into my local Joann's, and Pam, one of the clerks there, she's an absolute doll. She said, I got to show you something. I think you really need one of these. Well, it was within the month before my birthday, so I couldn't buy it. Sorry, that's a rule we have. But of course, we made sure to tell my husband. So he went and got this for me. This is pretty cool. I've got most of these all trimmed up, but I've got some that I want to play with. I have my block. I have my squaring ruler, and we're going to just see how this works. I always like to draw a little line. It just helps me see it better. So let's check this out and see how this works, huh? See how much fun I can have. So I'm going to go that side. And I'm going to turn it. Oh! This is cool. I like this. Alright, now I'm just going to kind of pick that up, 'cause I like my numbers being a certain way. Right, that's all even, that's all even. I'm squaring these to be a 5.5 inch block. See, normally I would go at an angle like this. Not anymore. Now I just get to top. And I'm a happy woman. Look at that. Ta-da! This is great. So, I'm having fun with my new toy, the Fisker's rotating mat. A lot of fun. Just so you know where we're at. I cut some 1 inch gray. Just gray solids. My squares, my blocks. So I've got some 5.5 inch trimmed blocks. And then I have my rectangle blocks. And then I got a little silly, and I made some larger squares. So I'm going to trim these up, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Don't go away, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, I just want to point out why I'm doing a 1 inch strip here, because when I sew it down, that gives me there's a 1/4 inch, and then when I fold it over, right there's then it's half an inch. Do that to the other one, and then you should have them butting up together nicely. Okay. this 1/4 inch plus this 1/4 inch plus a 1/4 inch seam and the 1/4 inch being folded over. And if you find that, well, you know, you didn't measure, maybe your ruler slipped or something, and it's not quite an inch, it's a little bit more, all you have to do is trim it. And that did actually happen. So all I did was just make a quick cut, because I know that there's a 1/4 inch gone. That means I need to have 3/4 of an inch. And I can just cut that to make it. Remember, measure, measure, measure. So we've got so far so good. Finishing it up, I had 1-inch strips of my gray fabric. I had 5.5 inch string blocks. I had 11-inch string blocks. And I had 8.5 inch by 11-inch blocks. And they just worked out beautifully because I could connect my 2 small blocks with my rectangle, and my rectangle here, this actually equaled out to be 1.5 of my blocks. So I was able to put together my I was able to put together my top. It's just in a interesting, free-flowing manner, but having it all match up, and I thought it looked pretty good. Tried to stay with my pinks and my grays. Threw in a purple here and there. But then here is what we've got. So this is just a really nice string top that it's just kind of all over the place. But I really like it. Got some pretty colors. Did not have to match up all of my sashing, so that made it kind of nice, but everything equaled out beautifully on the edges. So you know, you can put things together your way. Again, this is not necessarily the right way, but this is just the way I did it. Well, I hope you've gotten some ideas. I hope you've liked this. I hope you enjoyed. I have, and I've learned a lot. I hope you'll come back and see us again on Crazy Dave's Crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook at Sewing and Crocheting for Beginners. And I will see you next time on Thursday Threads.